नित्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुभाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेतुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् आत्मदीपम् अतिदृशतां तमोन्दम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुर्मुनीनां नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनः तं नमामि हरिं परं बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगताम् अजाड्यमकुटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणाद् भवेत् श्रीहरये नमः श्रीहरये नमः श्रीहरये नमः गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविन्द गोविन्द सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय राधे राधे वेलकम all of you young Bhagavatas, Bhaktas and Bhagavatas for this wonderful kids Srimad Bhagavatam for kids session. So today is a very special day. Do you know why? Today is Kartigai Deepam. Okay, so if you are in your homes, you would have lit lamps and done some whatever you told Nama or Puja, whatever it is. So today is Kartigai Deepam. It is very famous in the whole holy town of Arunachala. Kelipattirukela? Yes, Shreya va? Shreya Soluma. You raised your hand. Are you okay? It's full moon day. It's full moon day. It is.
I think she said full moon day.
Oh, full moon day. Okay, full moon day. Okay, yes. Kartik, it's yes. Purnami இன்னைக்கு நாளைக்கு இருக்கு. So இன்னைக்கு தான் we celebrate இன்னைக்கு Arunachala, right? Lord Shiva's holy town of Arunachala. You heard of it, right? There, the mountain, they will lit the whole the holy lamp. They will lit very பெரிய fire. They will lit, and Arunachala itself is a mountain of fire. And the madri. So today marks that special event. So with that, we'll start with chapter 7 of Srimad Bhagavatam from Canto 10. Canto 10, as you all know, it is about Lord Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's birth and Krishna's stories all the more. So are you able to see the presentation that I have before you? Okay, nice. Thank you, Niralya. Yes, it was so nice to see Niralya the other day in the function, right? And Abhinav too. Yes, good. So okay, so till the last chapter we dealt with was about Putana Moksha, right? The Putana, the lady, she came. She is a fierce Rakshasi, and she is a specialist in child killing. Okay, and she tried to kill Krishna by poisoning her breast with poison, and she tried to give nurse Sri Krishna, but Sri Krishna, being the smartest kid on earth, what did he do? He sucked the life out of her, but Krishna, he's a Karuna Murti. He is compassion personified. So even though she came with the intention to kill Krishna, Krishna gave her the sthanam, treated her like a mother, because Krishna in fact nursed with her, right? And she is being given a very special place as a mother who nursed Krishna in Goloka. So Goloka is like Vaikuntha. So whoever does prema bhakti, whoever loves Krishna and loves to hear his pastimes and do a lot of nama and things like that, everybody, Krishna bestows the highest good, the highest place. We all have come from Krishna, and our rightful place is to return to Krishna. Okay, and Krishna ensures that we are all taken care of. So such is Krishna's compassion and karuna. Okay, and then the next chapter is about deliverance of Trinavartha Moksham. So the seventh chapter is about there is one Putana Samharam, Putana Moksham happened when Krishna was 10 days old, right? So she was the first to come to Gokulam and try to kill Krishna, and then and got herself killed. And next time, the Kamsa, he is relentless in sending all the asuras to go Nanda Gokula, where Krishna is growing. So around 3 months, what happened? Bhagavan Krishna, children when they grow, right? Every day is like a very special event, and like when he was around 3 months old, he flipped over. Everybody as children, you see small children, they will be like only like lying like face up to the sky. Okay, but then at one point they will turn over. Okay, turn பண்றது. And the turning event is very significant. And Bhagavan, he looks like Bhagavan turned when he was around 3 months old. After close to 3 months, he turned it. So in order to celebrate that what you call that the ulta, the turning of Krishna,
I said milestone.
It's a milestone, correct. And in Yashoda, they had a small party in their home. Party and it is all Bhagavata party. Okay, they invited near and dear, most of the all Gokulam they invited, and Nanda Baba, he used to give gifts to so many brahmanas. He used to feed so many people, and then used to donate cattle and things like that. So they will celebrate. The party means it is celebrating in this way. And so what they did was, and see, they were in Gokulam, and they will always have cows in their backyard and front yard. Everywhere there will be cows only, and there will be like there was a cart in front yard or backyard, wherever it is, and Mother Yashoda, she placed Krishna like beneath the cart, okay, and then and she had gone inside. So during that time, what happened? Asura, he came and he became the sort of the cart, the wheel of that cart. Okay, so and his Asura Avesham, or he came like a cart wheel, and then he tried to attack Krishna, but Krishna was so small. What he did, he just flipped his feet. He just took his feet and he had a small lap on that cart. And then what happened to the cart? The cart, like, it broke like into pieces. So, and then the Asura also died, because the Asura was sort of coming in the form of the cart wheel, and Bhagavan did not do anything major. He just with the small feet, he just touched it, and then the Asura was killed. He was broken to pieces. That Asura name is known as Shakata Asura. Okay, the name of this chapter is Trinavarta Moksham, but there are two Asuras that come in this chapter. After Putana, the Sakatasura, the Asura in the form of a cart wheel, he came and got killed by Krishna. And Sakatam means, in Sanskrit, it means a cart wheel. Okay, you have seen the chariot wheel and all, right? Likewise, you have seen chariots, right? You've seen the cow cart. You've seen the bullock cart or the cow cart. Have you seen Niralia?
Yeah.
And how about you, Shreya, Swarna, Samyukta? Have you seen a bullock cart? How about you, Abhinav? Okay, so probably some connection problems on the side. But anyway, Abhinav, are you there? Okay.
Yes.
So have you seen a bullock cart?
I had trouble unmuting, so.
You see, I know you have seen a bullock cart, right?
Yeah.
So that cart wheel, if you remember, and that Asura was in the form of a cart wheel. That his salvation came in the form of a cart wheel, and then he was also killed. And when killing happens with Krishna, it is always deliverance, which is moksha, because Bhagavan, he doesn't kill, and he's Bhagavan, right? So he will always grant moksha. So anyway, so Sakatasuran was killed around the 3rd month, at the end of the 3rd month of Lord Krishna, and life was good, but life was beset with some problems, because Kamsa, he will not keep quiet. He will keep on sending some asuras to kill Krishna, because that is his job, right? Ashtamo Garbha Hantaye Abudha is what the Ashariri told him. And so he was very afraid that he is going to get killed by Krishna, and he didn't know where who is his killer. And so he keeps on sending asuras to Gokulam, and they get eventually killed by Krishna. So what happened after 1 year? So Krishna was born in, after 1 year, close to 1 year, close to 1 year. This Kamsa summoned this asura. His name was Trinavarta. Trinavarta means, it's like a cyclone. Have you seen hurricane? No, hurricane, cyclone, hurricane, tornado actually. Tornado. That Trinavarta is in the shape of a Vata tornado asura. So he will comes with so much force. You have seen we used to be in America, right? There in some places in mid-America, there used to be like huge tornadoes that come and they will take away houses. The houses, if it forms in the center of the world, the cyclone, the tornado world, right? What will happen is even houses will be displaced. So such is its power. I'll share some videos if I have. So this fellow, this asura, he came in the form of a severe tornado, and he started to destroy Gokulam. And the Gokulam, Angrama Kala, in Hindi they will say as Kala Andi. Okay, in north side it is common. Maybe not to that extent, but Kala Andi is very, very common in desert region. Desert regions, suddenly you will see like all the like sand will be like forming like a tornado shaped thing, and it will be moving. So those kinds of phenomena occur in the deserts and in parched lands, and it will happen. But this asura was sent by Kamsa, and his name was Trinavartasura. He came in the form of a severe tornado and started attacking Gokula. So when it came, because sand and dust would form everywhere, nobody could see anyone. And suddenly, what happened at that point of time? Krishna was placed just outside the home, and suddenly Krishna disappeared. The reason is this Trinavarta, he started to carry Krishna. It's a small Krishna, right? 1 year old Krishna. He started to carry with him, and he began to carry and carry and carry. He went so high in the air, but Bhagavan knew that he was being carried away, and you know what he did? Suddenly, Lord Krishna became very heavy, and something like a feather. He was like a feather when the asura took him, okay, with his force, and the feather is very light. And when the asura took him, he felt like a feather. But then when he began to carry and go and rise up and up and up, he became like a huge stone, like a huge rock, and even bigger than a rock. And like he used to weigh that much, so heavy. Trinavarta was not able to Trinavarta was not able to hold Krishna, okay, because Krishna became very heavy. And at that point of time, he wanted to drop Krishna because he could not hold him. Krishna, what he did, he suddenly caught hold of Trinavarta's neck. What happens if somebody holds to the neck? You will not be able to breathe, right? The same thing happened to Trinavarta, because Bhagavan, the Kutti Krishna, with his Kutti fingers, he began to hold Trinavarta's neck. Trinavarta was not able to breathe. Finally, he collapsed. From that height, he fell down dead because he was not able to breathe. And Krishna was found playing on Trinavarta's body. And after that, the tornado, everything subsided. And then when Krishna was found on the body of Trinavartasura, then everybody came, and then they took Krishna away from the asura. And Ashura was like he fell down dead and broken to pieces, right? From that height, so much height, if somebody falls down, what will happen? So likewise, Trinavarta died, and but he died at the hands of Krishna. So he attained Bhagavan only, deliverance of Trinavarta. And everybody came and took Krishna, and then whenever something like these events happen, only they will give a ceremonial bath. They will try to appease Brahmanas, and they'll give a lot of gifts to Brahmanas, and they will feed Brahmanas and pray, and there will be a lot of prayer and puja that will happen in Gokulam. They had their own forms of worship. After Putana died, what happened? Remember Krishna, Yashoda, and other people. They gave the ceremonial bath to Krishna, and they protected Lord Krishna with Lord Krishna's names: Keshava, Narayana, Madhava, Govinda, Vishnu, Madhusudana, Trivikrama, Vamana, Sridhara, Hrishikesha, Padmanabha, Damodara. The Dwadasa names of Krishna were being told to protect Krishna. Okay, his names are his protection. The names of the Lord is protection for Lord himself. And then after that, likewise, similar things happened over here. And then life continued. So at the end of the third month, it was Sakatasura Banjanam. Banjanam means destruction of Sakatasura, the destruction of the cartwheel Asura. And then at the end of 1 year, the Trinavarta, who came in the form of a tornado, he was also killed eventually. And then life began to go on as usual. So one day, what happened? After some days, after some months or days, Yashoda Ma was Lord Krishna was crying for milk, so she was nursing Krishna, and suddenly when she was nursing Krishna, Bhagavan yawned. Kottavi விட்டார். கொட்டாவி விடும்போது, கொட்டாவி தெரியல, yawning, YAWN, தூக்கம் வர மாதிரி, because he was a small child, he used to fall asleep even when giving milk. He began to yawn, it seems. Yawn பண்ணும்போது வாயை பார்த்தா the entire universe was shown in his mouth. Yashoda Pakra, what is this? This Kutti Krishna is yawning, and I'm able to see all the stars, all the mountains, or whatever is away, whatever that you see in this Prakriti. She was able to see the sky, the suns, the moon, the stars, everything. The entire Characharam, the entire cosmos was seen in his mouth. அப்படின்னு சொன்னோன்னா அவளுக்கு யசோதாய்க்கு ஒரு மாதிரி she felt very it was amazing, astonishing, and to a point of also instilling some awe. You know what does awesome means? If something is great, what do we say? Awesome boy, awesome, right? Awesome means super. AWESOME. It comes from the word AWE, awe. What does awe mean? Awe means fear and respect. Okay, fear and respect together is known as AWE, awe. So Yashoda Ma was filled with awe when she saw, when Krishna was yawning, she saw the entire cosmos. Bhagavan himself showed the entire cosmos in his small mouth. So this is the first time that Bhagavan shows the world in his mouth, the universe in his mouth. And again, he will show it like multiple times. He will show 1 or 2 times at least. He will show, and that comes in the later chapters. So with this, the chapter 7 ends. Okay, Yashoda Ma is filled with great astonishment and awe at seeing the entire cosmos in Lord Krishna's Kutti Vai. Okay, Kutti Vai la ella cosmosilum kaamikra. Appo Bhagavan is so powerful, right? Bhagavan is the one who had made the Srishti, right? So he is the one who has created the entire world. Not only entire world, he is the one who has created you and me. He's created everything in this world. Everything in this world belongs to Krishna, because Krishna is everything. And then Adbhutama, when what everybody needs to do is do bhakti to Krishna. Okay, is to love Krishna. Bhakti means nothing. It's love. It's a sort of pure love to Krishna, and the best way to do love is to tell his names, is to do Nama Sankirtan. So yeah, with that, the 7th chapter ends. Okay, so I have captured these events as we asked last time. What we'll do, we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4 of 5 of you are here. Bhargavi Raghuram is also there or what?
Of course.
Chari, Vasundhara, Raghuram, both are there. Abhinav, Niralya, Samyukta, and Shreya. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. And we'll take turns to read the main events. Okay. So Abhinav, okay. We'll start with Abhinav. Abhinav, are you able to see what it is, the presentation, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read it?
Summary. Chapter 7 of Canto 10 of Srimad Bhagavatam describes infant Krishna's divine leelas in Gokula. Kicking over a cart sent by Shakatasura, defeating the whirlwind demon Trinavarta, who abducts him, and revealing the universe in his mouth to what astonished Yashoda. These events highlight Krishna's protection of devotees and his supreme nature during the is that Pauganda?
Pauganda stage, correct.
Pauganda stage. Okay.
Okay, so nice, well read, thank you. Pauganda stage, right? So Krishna, what did, if you remember, when did the Sakatasura killing of Sakatasura happened? Anyone? When Krishna was.
Could you repeat the question?
When he was
When-
3 months.
So first Sakatasura who came as a cartwheel, he got killed, right? So when did it happen? And what was Krishna's age?
3 months.
No. I know. Not 3 months.
It is 3 months.
3 months.
Sakatasura, clean up.
புண்ணியாவச்சனத்துக்கு முன்னாடி பூத்தனா தானா? Okay.
Putana happened in 10 days. In the
Happened in 10 days, yeah. Just before Punyavachana. Gotcha. Okay.
Sakadasura Vanjanam, we say. Sakadasura Moksham, Sakadasura Vadam happened when Krishna was 3 months old. And what marked the 3 months? What was the special function that happened in 3 months? Krishna he flipped over, right?
Yes.
A baby, when it flips over, it is celebrated as a function. Yeah. Right. So on the event that happened, remember I told you, right? That 3 months Krishna flipped over. So on the event, what happened? The mother Yashoda had kept Krishna in her backyard or somewhere under a cart, and in the cart itself, the cart wheel itself was an asura, and the asura entered the cart wheel and started moving and started attacking. Like he started to fall on Krishna when Krishna just kicked it very lightly and it broke into pieces. The asura died. Yeah. So Pauganda stage here, this stage, so it is 3 months. So when a baby is born, we're all on different stages we are on different ages, right? So each age has a different name to it. For example, okay, I put it here, between 0 to 5 years, when from birth till 5 years, that is early childhood. It is known as Balyam. Chariya, Balyam. Are you able to see this? Are you able to see this, Kanna?
Yes.
Okay, Balyam பேரு. அப்புறம் வந்து the Kaumaram, Balyam, which is like early childhood, is known as Balyam. Up to 5 years, Balyam or Kaumaram சொல்லுவோம். Kumar பேரு வச்சுப்பா இல்லையா? Abhinav Kumar அவன் பேரு? No, Abhinav, your full name is only. Kumar is very common name, right? Kumar means up to 4 years. And Pauganda is the age between 5 to 10 years. So here, devotees have done the supreme nature during the Pauganda stage. This is not correct. This is not correct. I will change it. Okay, this is not the Pauganda stage. This is the Kaumara stage or Balyam. Balyam stage, right? Balyam. And then there is a Kaumaram is up to 5 years. Balyam is even less than that. Balyam, Kumaram are both are okay. Paugandam is between 5 to 10 years. So it is boyhood. Kaishoram, you have heard of Kishore, right? That name Kishore. So that means Kishore is the Kishora Parva. Kaishoram, they call it, is between 10 to 15 years. It is early adolescence, right? And after 15 years onwards, you are a yuva. One is in the Yauvanam stage. And then when after that, beyond 60 plus years, it is you become an adult, and then beyond old age is Vriddhavastha, we call it 60 plus years, whatever it is old age. So Balyam, Kaumaram, Pauganda, Kaishoram, and Yauvanam. Okay, and this stage, because Krishna is only like 3 months old during this time, and even both Sakadasura and Trinavarta also, he was only 1 year old. It is Balyam, Kaumaram stage. So yeah, very nice. Okay, any doubts, Krishna? Any doubts, Kanna? Anyone? You're good? Okay. I'll let Niralia read the main events of chapter 7. Sorry.
Yashoda lays Krishna under a cart after feeding. He kicks it over with his tender legs, destroying Shakatasura, discussed as the cart.
Okay. So that is Sakadasura Vadam, right? Okay. Then,
Trinavarta was a whirlwind carries Krishna skyward. Krishna becomes heavy, chokes and kills Raman, falling lifeless, and Krishna unharmed.
Yes, and Trinavarta, as I told you, he is like a tornado, a whirlwind, and he carries Krishna skyward. He goes up and up and up and up, and then Krishna becomes very heavy. He could not hold Krishna any longer. He tries to drop Krishna, but then Krishna, by the time Krishna holds Trinavarta's neck and chokes him to death. And when he chokes him, he doesn't have any choice. He falls dead. That is Trinavarta. Trinavarta means it's a tornado asura. Okay, whirlwind asura. And then the third one. Gopis.
Gopis rejoice, delivering Krishna to Yashoda. Later, he shows the entire universe in his mouth while eating dirt. What is that?
Bewildering her means Yashoda eating dirt. Actually, Krishna was actually feeding during that time, and then he didn't eat dirt this time. So I remember I told you this. Krishna will show the cosmos multiple times. Whenever he opens his mouth, and Yashoda will get a glimpse of Krishna, of the entire cosmos. So entire universe in his mouth, and that while feeding, and then and bewildering them. Okay, so bewildering means in great astonishment. Okay, awe. Bewildering means AWE, awe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next Samyukta Vakana. One second. Let me tell the Sanskrit sloka, and you can read the English part, right? Sri Raja Vacha. This is the first, first or second sloka, first and second sloka of this chapter. I just put it so that you get the context right. Sri Raja Vacha. Here, Raja. Who's Raja? Raja is Parikshit, and who's telling the story? Anyone who's telling the story of Bhagavatam to Parikshit? Shukar. Okay. Remember, Shukar is the one who is telling the entire Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaja, right? If you remember, right? Do you remember that thing? Okay. So,
Yes.
So Niral, any question? Any questions on that?
No.
Okay. So that is why since Parikshit was a Raja, here it's Raja Vacha. Parikshit is asking Shukadev, Shuka Maharishi, who's also called Shukadeva Goswami. Shri Raja Vacha Yena Vatarena Bhagavan Haririshwaraha Karoti Karnaramyani Manojnani Chanaf Prabho Yashunvato Apatyair Atirvishtrishna Ati Yachunvato Apatyair Atirvitrishna Satvam Cha Shuddhyat Yachirena Pumsaha Bhakti Haro Tat Purushe Cha Sakyam Tadevaharam Vada Manyase Chet. Okay. Samyukta Kannapadi.
King Parikshit said, My Lord Sakadev Goswami, all the warriors activate
Exhibited
by the inscription of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are certainly pleasing to the ear and to the mind. Simply by one's hearting of these activities, the dirty things in one's mind immediately vanish. Generally, we are reluctant to hear about the activities of the Lord, but Krishna's childhood activities are hearing about material things.
Are so attractive. Krishna's childhood activities are so attractive. Krishna's
they are automatically pleasing to the mind and ear.
Very good.
This one's attachment for hearing about material things, which is the root cause of material existence, vanishes. That one guardedly develops devotional service to the Supreme Lord, achievement for him, and friendship. What's the word after friendship?
With the devotees. Friendship with
With devotees who give us the contribution of Krishna's consequences.
Sure.
If you think it fit, kindly speak about those activities of the Lord.
Lord, okay. I know I've taken it from a explanation. I'll make it simple. Okay, so this is it sounds very complex. So don't worry. You read it well, but I just want to just give it a practice for reading. But this one is not that is very ideal for reading. Okay. So anyway, right. So அடுத்தது ஸ்ரேயா படிக்கிறியா? I'll read the Vasundhara, can you read the Samskritam slokam pa?
Yes.
Yes.
1 second. श्रीवाच कदाचिदौत्थानिककौतुकाप्लवे जन्मर्क्षयोगे समवेतयोषितां वादित्रगीतद्विजमन्त्रवाचकैः चकारसूनोरभिषेचनं सति.
Very good. Okay. Shreya, can you read the English part Rakunda when Mother Yashoda's baby was slanting his body?
When Mother Yashoda's baby was slanting his body to attempt to rise and turn around, this attempt was observed by a Vedic ceremony. In such a ceremony called Utthana, which is performed when a child is due to leave the house for the first time, the child is properly bathed. Just after Krishna turned 3 months old, Mother Yashoda celebrated this ceremony with other women of the neighborhood. On that day, there was a conjunction of the moon with the constellation Rohini. As the Brahmanas joined by chanting Vedic hymns and professional musicians also took part, this great ceremony was observed by Mother Yashoda.
He's frozen. Yeah, I think he lost his internet.
Okay. I think there's some problem with my side, so I lost you. Are you able to hear me now? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Just froze. I was just speaking, and then nobody responded, and I saw no one there. Okay. So this was what we discussed, and then Raghu, can you read the Vasundhara read? Was the same thing? Adash Shayanasya Shishoho Analpaka, read that. Oh, Bhargavi is
Think
not.
they left off. Yeah.
Cherry. Okay. Abhinav will be able to read Sanskrit, Rakunda?
I can try.
Try.
One sec, I'm zooming in. Okay, so Aghashayanasya Shishora Nolpaka Pravala Mrid
Mridangara Mridangrihitam.
Pravala
Mridangri Hatam.
Oh, Mridangrihatam Vyavartata
Vidvastanana Rasakupya Bhajanam.
Vidvastanana Rasa Kupya is that Bha?
Bhajanam. Rasakupya.
Bhajanam. Vyatyasta Chakraksha Vibhinna Kubaram.
Very good, very good. Shreya, can you read the English part? Lord Sri Krishna was lying down.
Lord Sri Krishna was lying down underneath the handcart in one corner of the courtyard, and although his little legs were as soft as leaves, when he struck the cart with his legs, it turned over violently and collapsed. The wheels separated from the axle, the hubs and spokes fell apart, and the pole of the handcart broke. On the cart were many little utensils made of various metals, and all of them scattered hither and thither.
Cherry, very good, super. So all of them scattered hither and thither, right? So that is what Shakadasara Bhanjanam happened that way. And did we get Bhargavi back? Not yet, right? Okay. So you know what? So either now and then the Shakatasura happened this way. So and then the Trinavarta happened the next time. So now padikire it is already time. I don't want to hold you more longer. Trinavarta Tornado Asura. Trinavarta is a Tornado Asura. Moksham, because he was delivered when Krishna was 1 year old. Daityo namna Trinavartaha Kamsabrityaha Pranoditaha Sakravata Swarupena Dahara Asinam Arbakam. Niralya, can you read the English part?
Well, the child was sitting on the ground, and a demon named Tirunavata, who was a servant of Kamsa, came there as a
Right.
at Kamsa's instigation, and very easily carried the child away into the.
Yeah, he was sent by Kamsa. The Trinavarta, the Tornado Asura was sent by Kamsa. So he came and carried the child away. Gokulam Sarvama Vrinvan Mushnam Chakshum Shirenu Bihi Irayan Sumaha Ghora Shabdena Pradisho Dishaha. Samyukta, covering the whole land, buddy.
Covering the whole land of Gokul with particles of dust, the demon acting as a strong
whirlwind
covered everyone's vision and began vibrating everywhere with a greatly fearful sound.
Yes, and the tornado is like it will make a lot of noise. That's a fearful sound, and it comes with such a force. And then what happened? And it took Krishna away, right? Iti Kharapavana Chakra Pamshuvarsham Sutapadavi Abala Vilakshamata Ati Karunam Anusmaranti Ashojad Uvipatita Mritabatsaka Yatha Gauhu. Shreya, padikira kunda?
Because of the dust storm stirred up by the strong whirlwind, Mother Yashoda could find no trace of her son, nor could she understand why. Thus she fell down on the ground like a cow who had lost her calf and began to lament very pitifully.
Same thing happened with Putana. Putana carried the child away. And then this fellow also, he carried the child up, and he could not find Krishna. And then if a cow is like lost her calf, you have seen how when a cow has lost his calf, it will go hither and thither, and it will like and Yashoda, she is like a cow, like who has lost the calf of Krishna, and she began to lament very ரொம்ப ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டா ஏன்னா குழந்தை அப்படியே தூக்கின்னு போனதுனால. And then what happened? திருப்பி திருணாவர்த்தः சாந்தரயோ வாத்தியரூபதரோ ஹரன் கிருஷ்ணம் நபோ கதோ கந்தும் நாசக்னோது பூரிபாரபிருத். Abhinav, you want to read this? Having assumed the form of...
Sure. Having assumed the form of a forceful whirlwind, the demon Trinavarta took Krishna very high in the sky. But when Krishna became heavier than the demon had to stop his force and could not go further.
Correct.
Could go no further.
Yes, and Krishna became suddenly very heavy. Krishna is a Yogeshwara. He can do so many. Krishna can do anything, right? It became so heavy that the demon could not carry Krishna anymore. And tamashmanam manyamana atmano gurumattaya gale grihita utsrishtam nashaknod adbhutarbakam. So what did Krishna do? Krishna caught hold of Trinavarta's neck. Nirale padra konde.
Because of Krishna's weight, Trinavarta considered him to be like a great mountain or a hunk of iron. But because Krishna had caught the demon's neck, the demon was unable to throw him off. He therefore thought of the child as wonderful, since he could neither bear the child nor cast aside the burden.
Yes. So because Krishna caught hold of the Trinavarta's neck, Trinavarta, who wanted to throw the child down, he could not do anything because Krishna was weighing like a mountain. Okay, Galagrahana nicheshto daityo nirgatalochanaha avyaktaravo nyapatat sahabalo vyasurbraje. Samyukta padikriya konde.
Because of Krishna's weight, Trinavarta
Next. With Krishna grasping him by the throat.
With Krishna grasping him by the throat, Trinavarta showed unable to make even a sound or even to move his hands and legs. His eyes popping out, and the demon lost his life and fell along with the little boy down to the ground of Vraja.
The Gokulam is known as Vraja Bhumi. Okay, so he fell from such a height. He fell on the ground of Gokulam, ground of Vraja. Okay, and the Madri. Very nice, well read. And then that is about Trinavarta. So we have seen Shakatasura and Trinavartasura. Now Krishna is going to yawn and show his entire universe in his mouth for the first time. He is going to repeat this Leela a few times. So, but this is the first time that is happening. After some few days, what happened? Ekadarbakamadaya swangamaropya bhamini prasrutam bhayamapayayamasa staram sneha paripluta shreya patrapat.
And the mother Yashoda, having taken Krishna up and placed him on her lap, was feeding him milk from her breast with maternal affection. The milk was flowing from her breast, and the child was drinking it.
Yes, and then Pritapayasya Janani Sutasya Ruchirasmitaha Mukam Lalayati Rajajumbrato Dadurshaidam Tham Rodasi Jyotihi Anikamashaha Suryendu Vadnihi Shwasanam Bodhischa Vipananagamstat Duritirvanani Bhutani Yani Stirajangamani. So what did Yashoda see in Krishna's mouth? That is what is described in the shloka. Shreya, continue. O King Parikshit.
O King Parikshit, when the child Krishna was almost finished drinking his mother's milk, and Mother Yashoda was touching him and looking at his beautiful, brilliantly smiling face, the baby yawned, and the Mother Yashoda saw in his mouth the whole sky, the higher planetary system and the earth, the luminaries in all directions, the sun, the moon, fire, air, the seas, islands, mountains, rivers, forests, and all kinds of living entities, moving and non-moving.
Characharam, everything Bhagavan showed him in his small mouth, which is Adbhutam, right? Nobody can do this. Only Bhagavan Krishna can do this. Sa Vikshya Vishwam Sahazarajan Sanjata Vepatuhu Sammilya Mrigashavakshi Netre Asit Suvismita. Continue. Say, finish it.
When Mother Yashoda saw the whole universe within the mouth of her child, her heart began to throb, and in astonishment she wanted to close her restless eyes.
Yes, she was in awe, AWE, when she saw the image of the entire universe inside Bhagavan's mouth. Okay, and she didn't know what to do, and she was restless means, and Sammilya, she closed her eyes. Her eyes was like always trembling, and then Sanjata Vepatuhu. Okay, Sanjata Vepatuhu means she got it like shivering. Her heart began to throb. Mrigashavakshi means like Yashoda's eyes. Akshi means eyes. Mrigashavakshi means eyes like a fawn. Fawn is what is fawn? Young deer is known as fawn, right? Sammilya Mrigashavakshi. Meena இதுன்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, நம்ம ஒரு மான்விழின்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, man is deer, right? So Mrigashavakshi means manvili. And Netre Asitu Suvismita. She became so astonished and she was in awe. Right? And then this is the picture of Shakatasura. You see Krishna, Yashoda. It is during the Utsama of the Uttana. And this Shakatasura, that Asura was in the form of a cart and the cart wheel that came to dash Krishna. But then Krishna, what did he do? He put a small leg and he killed that Asura. Right? That is shown over here. So Shakatasuran and Kutti Krishna. And then what is the next episode? Next episode is that of a Trinavartasara who came in the form of a tornado. This is how a tornado looks like. It is a heap of a whirlwind, okay, having dust and sand and dust, and it comes at so much force and attacks. And then he took Krishna. Krishna was very light initially, but then it became very, very heavy. And then Krishna caught hold of Trinavarta's neck, and finally he fell down dead. And the third Leela is while Bhagavan was having milk, feeding milk, this one, Yashoda, he yawned, and suddenly Yashoda saw the entire universe in Krishna's Kutti mouth. So that is about this Canto 7, the chapter 7 of Canto 10. Shakadasura, Trinavarta, and showing the entire cosmos to Yashoda. So those are the main events. I put this. I know the first shloka was very difficult, but you all did a wonderful job. Super. I'm very, very super impressed. And thank you so much for coming today. And next time we'll meet not on Friday, but only next Friday, which is how many days more? Today is 3rd, 5th, 12th. Okay, December 12th is a Friday. Correct? December 12th is a Friday. The reason is I am going to Brindavanam. Okay, I am out for a week. For 3-4 days I'm going to Brindavanam, and then I have to go to Chennai and I have some work. I have to come back. And so we will meet. Next class would be our session would be on December 12th, which is a Friday. Okay, so 1 week. Enjoy read the Bhagavatam. You can go through these presentations, and you can see the pictures, and you can try to read the slokas and all, and tell a lot of nama and enjoy Bhagavatam. சரியா? Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Gopika Jeevana Smaranam, Govinda, Govinda Gurunath Maharaj ki jai. When I go to Vrindavan, I will be remembering all of you and praying to Lord Krishna. I will be seeing the place where Krishna did Pudana Moksham, Trinavarta, maybe that place, and all the Krishna Leela's places. I think I'll be visiting. But then I'll remember all of you and take some pictures and share it with you when I come back. Chariya? So
Enjoy it.
Thank you, Ganna. Thank you. And until next week, have a nice time and tell a lot of Nama. Okay? Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Niralya. Say I love it.